Bro, of course. Literally, as soon as I begin to get into it, as soon as I begin to reach that flow state, like literally, as soon as I break through that threshold and reach that flow state, and I'm speaking unconsciously, and I'm just letting words come out, and I'm not even thinking about it, and I'm just dropping gems. Like, as soon as I reach that flow state, somebody calls my phone. Somebody calls my phone, and I lose my train of thought, and I just have to. It pisses me off, bro. Like, I know somebody, like, there's people out there that can relate. As soon as you're in your flow state, you're dialed in, you're locked in, you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, and you're just laser focused. You're not even consciously thinking. I'm, bro. It's like these archons were like, yo, compel Tomito's mother to call him, and so that we can make him lose his train of thought. Like, that's what it feels like every time I reach that point. These archons want to take me off my my high horse. Like, anyway, like I was saying, what helps me be patient in life is understanding the fact that things will happen when they need to happen under divine timing. And you will not receive something unless you are ready for it. Simple as that. There's no need to force anything, right? There's no need to manipulate people or to manipulate certain scenarios in your favor. There's no need for any of that. Cause honestly, like, if you have good intentions and you follow your heart and you speak from the heart and you mean well by people and you have a good head on your shoulders and you have self-awareness and you have like sort of a direction in life, like, as long as you have those things, you don't need to stress and worry about when you're gonna make it, or when you're gonna get that beautiful home, or when you're gonna have $1 million in your bank account. Like, you don't even need to worry about those things, because those things are just a byproduct of what you already have to offer in this world. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want to reach in life. That's the type of man I want to become. I want to reach the point where I'm just doing my own thing, and I let money and love and respect and happiness, all that stuff is just a byproduct of what I'm doing, you know? And I feel like that's how everybody should live their life. Nobody should live their life sad, unmotivated, feeling like they're dragging through the next day, feeling like they have to, you know, push through another day. Like, nobody deserves to live that way. Everybody deserves to live a life where they're fully engaged in what they're doing. They're happy. They're making, I don't want to say making great money. You're well off. You're wealthy. You have enough to feed yourself and others that need it. Like, that's the life that people should live. It's not about having millions and dollars and all this materialistic shit and all these cars just to impress all these people that don't even give a fuck about you. Just to impress people that you only see once out of the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not worth living like that. It's not. So, to me, I feel like happiness, how to be happy, like, you need to live a life where you're engaged, where you're you're happy, you feel fulfilled, and you can provide some sort of value to people. To each his own. You don't have to agree with me. You can disagree. But yeah, patience is very important. It's something that I've been learning. People tell me all the time, like, Tomas, you're very patient. I don't know how you're so patient. I don't know how you're so calm and collected all the time. I don't, like, you're so mellow, you're so chill. Honestly, like, I always thought, I knew I had that to me, but at the same time, on the inside, internally, There's been plenty of times where I've been not patient. There's been plenty of times where I've wanted to snap. There's been plenty of times where I wanted to do something out of character, out of emotion, but I realized, like, yo, you have to first analyze the situation. Don't look at it for face value. You have to first don't be so caught up in the emotional side of things. Try to be cerebral. Try to analyze the situation. Try to not identify it with yourself. Like, try to take yourself out of the equation. Try to see yourself from a bird's eye view and really be introspective and look at what it is you're going through. And honestly, like, what helps me be patient, like, I see people all the time at work complaining, bitching, moaning over the littlest things. Like, I'll walk by people and I hear people complaining about the volume on their device or the brightness on their device, or I hear people complaining about the time that they were scheduled that day, even though they're already there working. It's like, dude, there's some things in life that are just not worth your time and energy. There's some things in life where it's not even worth your mental capacity. It's not even worth your headspace. It's not even worth your, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even worth it. So why do you entertain that thought? Why are you letting your thoughts think for you? Why are you letting those emotions take over you? It's childish. It's childish. Like, I want you to start catching yourself getting angry. Next time you get a little mad, or next time you start to feel a little impatient, catch yourself. Catch yourself and ask yourself, like, yo, is this really even worth it? Like, why am I so impatient right now? A lot of the times, like, you have to remind yourself that you're going to get through that situation, right? Because nothing lasts forever. Everything is temporary. So you have to remind yourself, even though in that moment you may feel like this is a drag, I'm not going to get through this, I'm never going to get through this, you have to remind yourself, like, dude, I'm going to get through this. Because it's temporary. Everything is temporary. This lifetime is temporary. Everything you see in front of you is temporary. So don't get so caught up in the moment. Don't get so caught up in your feelings. Like, just let things pass. Be cerebral. Let things pass. Like, look at things from an open mind. And don't be so attached to your emotions. Because like I said, this is a point that I've reiterated so many times. Emotions is just energy in motion. And energy in motion, energy, it comes and goes. So that's all I really got to say about patience. There's so many different things I can say about patience, but that's all for right now. I just want to encourage people to, like, I don't want you to be that person that complains and bitches and moans and whines and cries every single chance they get. Like, I don't want you to be that person, bro, because nobody likes that person. I don't like that person. I don't like being around that person. And nobody likes being around that person, because misery loves company, right? And if you are that person, I want you to know, like, you're only bringing yourself down. You're only bringing the people around you down. And it's time to really understand what's important, what's worth giving your energy, what's worth stressing over. And I'm gonna end the video off by saying this quote right here. This is something that my mom told me about 2 years ago, back when I first started this channel. And I'm pretty sure you can find a video on this topic, on this quote. And the quote goes, if you place your value into 100 different things, then that's 100 different weapons used against you. Let me say that one more time. If you put your value into 100 different things, that's 100 different things that can be used against you. So if you want more power, if you want more patience, if you want more peace, tranquility, take your value away from things. Don't place your value into things. Keep that value within. Keep that peace within. And don't let anything control your emotions but yourself. And that's all I have for today's video. If you guys left this video motivated, inspired, or a better person, then I did my part. Other than that, peace, love, positivity. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Peace.